I thought, given the issues that everybody had in class, which are completely to be expected, I warned you about this pen tool. I thought maybe I'd try something to make it a little clearer, and so I've created this new practice file that I'm going to put into the content folder. And I'll send everybody an email, and this video will be on the YouTube channel. Let's just give this a go, shall we? So here's my double-sided toolbar. There's a button up here. I don't know that my version of Illustrator is the exact same one that's on the FIT machines. So if mine looks a little different, I'll just make sure and tell you where everything is. We've got these two layers. This is the layers window. So you're going to be on the draw layer. That's fine. I am going to get rid of the fill, and I'm going to click on the stroke, and I'm going to double click, and I'm going to change it to a nice bright red in the color picker. And then I have the stroke window up. You find that here under window, it's a window, so we're looking for it, and they're in alphabetical order. So you can go get the stroke window, and I'm going to set that to 3 points because I want a nice, bright, unmistakable stroke. So this time I've included the handles and I've included the arrows. Do you remember in class we talked about the shift key? If you're having issues with your handles, try this. I'm going to put my finger on the shift key, and then I'm going to pull up. Finger on the shift key, and I'm going to pull to the left. So you can see that my handle is a little bit smaller than the handle in the guide. But here, the directional arrow should show you how you want to go. I'm going to pull down. If I put my finger on the shift key, that for those of you who are having problems with the direction of the handles, try using the shift key. And now I'm going to pull this way. This is I'm going to pull. You notice the arrows go in the direction that the curve goes. So this one is going this way. So I'm going to put this finger on the shift key and pull. This one goes up. So I'm going to pull up. I'll put my finger on the shift key and pull. This one goes to the side, finger on the shift key, and I pull. This one goes down, finger on the shift key, and I pull. You don't have to use the shift key. You can just go ahead and line up your handles with the handles on the drawing layer. I'm going to press the escape button. And if I come up here to the layer menu, you don't have to do this, but I just want to show you that if I turn off the guide layer by clicking on this little eyeball, that's what I've got. That's what I want. I want that extra control bar, that extra anchor point right there. And the reason I want that is because when we start tracing your sketches, you want that extra little bit of control. Here's what I don't want. I don't want to do this. And you say, well, why not? It's a curve, and with a little bit of fudging, you can make it look just like this curve. The answer is here. I want that extra anchor point here at the top. It's going to be so helpful when you start to work with your drawings. And you can see that I can go in with the direct selection tool and edit any of the points. All right? Try this one first. I think maybe having the arrows in there might give you a little bit more control, and try to use the shift key if it helps. Remember that the shift key constrains things to that invisible grid underneath the paper. All right, you can Slack or email me with questions.